when it came to the, and now I see why you didn't like the black goat idea.
Oh, yeah, I do have a lot of lore in Solare, which is really hard for me to bring in a lot of things. I have brought in like Zariel before and other creatures, but I gotta because I do base some novels. Like that novel I'm getting out right now is based between my world and the DM Philosopher's world, and I gotta be careful on which ones I can use as far as copyright infringement from World of Warcraft, Wizards of the Coast.
Uh,
That's only if y'all's campaigns wants to be in future stories like that and be canon to the Solare world, because I am working with other DMs to try to make it as.
like, I've honestly, I've had so much fun with this campaign, and I haven't been able to like actually get into a game in a very long time.
Well, I'm glad that you're having fun. I try to make it as fun as possible, even though it's kind of sporadic for me lately.
Like my sister and her group tried, and then there was a small falling out, and they just never picked up the games again, so we couldn't play.
Yeah, I guess that's a past thing with D&D. I know, like every now and then, there's like ups and downs. Like there's like ups and downs right now, just because I moved to Lamesa from where I used to live in Midland, and I know a lot of the groups in Midland are starting to break up right now. They're trying to DM though, still keeping it up on Tuesdays, I think. But I'm trying to do it once a month over there. I tried to go over there and keep it up because I don't know, here in the West Texas area, it's a little bit harder, I guess, to get a group together compared to the online world nowadays. But anyway, from last we left off, actually, Hermes, you were the one who had a vision that maybe had you floating above the world in a sense, and then also Illith had a vision which had her completely stop in her tracks, turn into a statue for a little while with glazed eyes as Naboo tried to get her attention. And I think we had Aaron and Cassandra in the Chapel of Persefina, and which is really more of a maybe a church, like, because it's way too big for a chapel. But we'll say that we'll go ahead and start with. Let's start with Naboo, since you were heading with Rinva. Oh, Illith. Back to the headquarters where y'all had originally met with the Moonwake, basically. The spirit guide of this nice, small, quaint village. Naboo, what do you wish to do once, I guess, I don't know if, did we, I know everybody said that they were getting together, but I don't think they had gotten together, right? Because nobody went for Cassandra or Aaron as of yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a message.
Oh, yes.
And then I might send 2 more if she can pull it off.
You know, you said
All
you
right.
sent me a message, and I was looking for it, and then I forgot to ask you to resend it again. Can you resend it?
Yeah. I'll send it to your DMs this time.
Okay.
So, what was the question you asked me?
Oh, what are you currently doing this? I would say that Illith is moving, I guess, toward the headquarters to where Hermes is currently.
Okay, and we all have plans on meeting up, correct?
I think so. It's just that nobody has left to get everybody yet.
Okay, so I'm going to do this first because I think it's, better to get this out the way than since no one has plans of meeting up. Me and Illith are going to like the town shops and all that, and Illith is going to try to see if she can find some squid ink.
Well, I think she said last time that she was going to try to get everybody together first. Have a meeting first.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Then
that's
yeah,
what I
then we will
remember.
go to that first. Then we go to that first.
Okay, so y'all two would be heading toward the headquarters, basically, to meet up with Hermes. And I think you were there, Hermes, right? You were still in the town hall.
Yeah, I never left the building.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump in there, so that way we can adjust and make sure we know where we are. There we are. So basically, so all the others, I'm gonna put on a sofa or something. Since everybody, I forgot to adjust the size of this thing again. So we're gonna put Rinva back in here, or Illith. I keep saying her name here, but there we go.
He's here.
And well, I guess Naboo, you're the one who is controlling all these other characters. Maybe you could probably send you could probably send one of them after Aaron and Cassandra.
Yeah, I'll send. It will be likely. The dwarf would go.
Okay. Oh, yes, the dwarf. Sean Connery. All right. We'll have him go over. Stuff. Aside from that, though, yes, Illis explaining her visions of what she had. I'm assuming everybody was able to hear all that last week, as far as the. Well, I don't know how in depth she would have gone in her explanation of seeing visions, but Hermes, you saw these visions, I guess, with Naboo here and Illith and such. It would be up to you and how much you want to explain on that.
I will wait for the rest of the crew before I started going in. Hermes doesn't want to have to repeat himself. He's already got a lot of information on the brain.
Yeah. All right. So as everybody waits, I'll go ahead and copy this guy here. And then
I have everybody's character ready.
That's 8 minutes.
Thank you.
trying to finish up one thing really quick. There we go. All right. So, as Cassandra and Aaron are waiting at the chapel, and pretty much just seeing volunteers helping out people, getting blankets and other necessities. Eventually, they're being let out. From what you overhear is just temporary living quarters that they've created around the village. Some volunteers letting them stay, and at that point we'll see that as y'all are waiting, the dwarf enters, and I assume he would go to Aaron first, and he walks up to you and he'll just be like, yes, everybody's meeting up because they have, I guess we would say that you explained a little bit of visions, and that's why everybody's meeting up. He'll say, because everybody had visions, and I want to go over them. He will mention to Aaron.
All right. Where are we meeting up?
Says, I guess we're going back to the town hall. And he says, Illith and Hermes called for everyone. And he looks about, scratches his head. So, I guess we can go whenever you're ready.
So I'm gonna agree with you, William. I don't remember Nobu having a vision.
Vision? No, Nabu didn't have a vision. It was only Illith and
Cool.
Hermes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We said everybody, and I'm like, you got crazy. I didn't have no fucking vision.
No. He just said that everybody's wanting to get together is what it meant.
Gotcha.
All right. Lead the way.
And he'll start walking out as you see. Well, Hesta had been with you, walking around with Aaron every now and then, and she looks up and looks over at Tharag there as well, and she says, "Are you leaving?"
I will kneel down to get on Hesta's level. I won't be gone for long. I'll be right back as soon as I'm finished.
And you see the priestess, she just walks up. She looks at Cassandra walking up with her. She gives a side eye back at Cassandra and looks over at Aaron, and she says, "Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure that she's very well taken care of." And she looks over and walks to the side to Hesta and says, "Maybe you can help me now in order to help the people." She gives another side eye to Cassandra. She just kind of stares at Cassandra for a little bit. Were you needing something?
Mostly just waiting on a message back, and I might have another one for you.
For the most part, she looks over. She says, "I haven't heard back. What messages did you want me to send? I think I still have 2 more."
Yeah, 2 more?
Why are you thinking about his messages, William? For Bengard, can you go into Bengard's character sheet and then delete the Rod of Radiant? He no longer has that.
The Rod of Radiant. Okay.
And let me know when you do so I can refresh my page.
Delete. Boom. What the hell? Did he have 2 of these? Okay, we'll
Yeah,
delete
2
that.
Rod of... He did. Yeah, get rid of both of them.
I DM'd you the message and how she's gonna say the message.
Okay. Cool. Let me make notes of that. And then
And then after that, she'll say, "It's pretty odd for messages to take a bit long. I'm guessing your slurred infernal didn't help."
and she
No
looks
matter.
over and she's like, I don't usually practice infernal. It is very different. Maybe I didn't get the wording quite right.
Well, we can try this. We'll try this again, and then after that, I'll be done. This time, she will go through the question requests a lot slower and a lot more carefully to make sure that she understands how to exactly say it. And then after she gets that done, Cassandra will toss 5 gold onto the ground and leave.
She looks at the gold, and then she turns to Aaron and Thragos, and that one is quite to the point, isn't she?
She is. There's no polite way to say it, so I probably should not.
And she... Alright, so... As Cassandra... I guess... So where's Cassandra gonna go?
Pretty much she's just going to check on her horse to make sure it didn't try to kill anything while she was inside the place.
Okay.
Considering that the dwarf was talking about visions, she's going to assume that's the same ones that they had before. So she's not really too urgent about going to the headquarters yet. I do want to purchase a lead bar if there's one in the shop.
Yeah, more than likely you could probably see. Let's see.
Like lead bar and a little bit of steel.
That would probably be from the
Actually,
smith.
iron could work. I'll go with iron, just because it'd be cheaper.
Okay. 1 second here then.
You want to say
Yeah,
like
so
3
that's
pieces of
basically
gold?
if you're buying bars, yeah, that's interesting. So 4 silver altogether for both of those, but yeah, those would probably be located in the market, which is to the very well, in y'all's direction, I guess it would be to the north.
Alright, so minus 4 silver. Cool.
Yeah, so we'll say that you are heading over to the market. Well, I guess it's toward the east in a sense, depending on where you are. So Cassandra will be walking over here to this particular location. I'm not sure why this is not changing. Give me 1 second. Trying to figure out why my screen is not changing over here in my recording. All right, there we go. So we'll say that you are heading to the market to buy you your bars as you are waiting on these messages. And Aaron, you are following Thragos back to the headquarters here. So we'll go ahead and get you. And eventually arriving there, which will make sense as Cassandra is checking on the horse and making to the market. Ah, finally, it works. It actually changed. Perfect. I'll say that, oh, there's 2 errands. Boom, there we go. We don't need duplicates. Thragos will return.
We can only handle 1 errand with a harem. 2 would be crazy.
And Thragos would just say, well, that other, I guess, the Cassandra, she didn't want to come. She had things to do, I guess, and messages to give, apparently. And brings Aaron in. Aaron, you see the group waiting. All right. So Hermes, I think you got everybody that eventually is going to be here to want to listen.
Um, well, after everyone had left, I decided I was going to meditate. As soon as I started my small meditation ritual, my conscience was lifted up into the clouds. And I could see darkness or something evil covering each continent. And I go in depth of everything that I saw, all the horror, all the evil that started to plague the lands. And then I'm gonna look at Illith within like a look of uncertainty.
Illith would say, I am Illith, and I am the smart. I'm kidding. Illith. I'm such a nice and fragile dinosaur. But no, what Illith would truly say is she would explain that she had. I do believe it was similar, but them things were different. So she explains her vision she also had.
I know.
Which part of that would also have been, interestingly, a vision she would recognize as her goddess, which she's probably seen in different forms, but her most gods have various forms in my world, but she would understand the form she takes on as the humanoid form of Intelligentsia, so that's what she had seen as well when I described that.
Yeah, she also explains that.
Yeah.
You met a physical representation of your god.
Apparently so.
Big events are stirring, it would seem.
So, do you think what has been happening or what we saw is what is actually to come?
Nah. By the way, y'all do notice that like Illith's cheek is kind of like swollen a little bit and also red.
I think that's the wrong body part.
No, her cheek on her face, motherfucker.
I thought the orange stripe was down her, the nuzzle thing, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the
What
horn.
are you talking about?
I'm reading her messages right now.
Oh, let me see. I didn't know she was sending messages. I get no notifications.
It's in general. Voice channel. General.
Oh, that's why I'm not getting them, because I don't get fucking messages then. I don't know why.
As ill
The horn is swollen.
No, that's why I smacked you. That's why that's why I was saying I smacked you. I wanted to bring it up again because I smacked you when you wasn't responding.
Oh yeah, it doesn't ding, does it? Oh yeah, now I'm seeing her messages.
Stop making my baby weirder than she already is. I didn't do anything. I'm just showing you what she
Oh
is.
yeah,
What we
yeah.
all see.
That's what I was gonna say. Actually, Intelligentsia, because most of the gods, well, not all of them, but most gods can take different forms. Like my god of nature and stuff, she takes forms of species in the Darklands, like orcs and stuff. So if Illa sees Intelligentsia as a Sauron and such, she would be represented like that. But if other things are happening, she might form herself as the humanoid one here in these lands, because there's lots more humans in the human union. But But yeah, she's probably seen her in that sense of like saurian look. However, Illis would imagine her.
Well, she said Illis would honestly recognize her as a human form. Her as a human from her usual description.
Speak, brother.
So it's all good.
So anyway, sorry. So continue on.
I don't know where to go from me. Okay, but yeah, so like, God, most of our talkers on here. This is crazy. Okay,
Yeah, and character-wise too. Like Nobu doesn't talk.
I don't give a fuck about you people. Okay, the only people I give a fuck about is Ellis.
I think Cassandra's not here to drive her intelligence in your face of what little she knows.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
so
this
what
is
do
the focus pressure now comes for RP.
Yeah. you got the group that fights. The people that talk are not here today.
Or they're outside of the building.
They're dazed and confused right now.
Yeah. Alright, so Ellis would say, so what does everybody think about this?
Y'all should lay off the acid.
If gods are beginning to take physical manifestation to the people who follow them, then we have much greater problems to worry about than we originally believed.
Ellis says, Ellis goes, and what are you thinking?
You're muted.
I'm
Who's
sorry, what
muted?
was the question?
Ellis says, so what are you thinking?
I cannot be sure.
Useless! I'm kidding, she doesn't say that.
Can Cassandra
Hey.
come in and kick down the door to stop this awkwardness?
Let's see. You're only making it awkward because you keep talking when we talk. What were you saying, Ed?
I would try and write to some of the people I know back in Hexa Landing, see if they've noticed anything strange happening.
That would be honestly smart. I could also see if I can dig in any research around here to figure what is going on.
It's the
What else?
beginnings
What
of
else?
the plan.
Yeah. And then Thurak, no, Ben goes, I will go to, Ben will say, I will go to the temple around here and see if I can figure out anything also. Thorak says, I'll go with him.
No, he says, "Oh, yes, I will go with him."
Yeah, he would say that.
All right.
Zul
then.
says,
Let's go ahead
spooky,
and
scary
search.
skeletons.
Also, I would say above table. I know that we were discussing about that, and this is a. Well, you're currently in a smaller village, but still, it is a village now in the better parts of the path to go to Stone Harbor and the rest of the world. Were you wanting to pause with Yonsei here or anything, since he was
we could drop him.
Okay, yeah, because he was kind of a newer as well, but yeah. he didn't get caught with the sigil that y'all have, the brand that y'all have, so he can actually head out if y'all would want to decrease the need to keep him around.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, having a bard would be fucking amazing right now, But honestly, I'm at my wits end playing with so many fucking characters.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with just leaving Beyonce here.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is that he would just pretty much just head out, since he was not branded with that sigil, and he's gonna pursue his own path, and then maybe in the future, if he ever returns, y'all will be destined to find each other again.
In the meantime, watch your toes.
Yes. He'll take his toe-eating Drake with him eventually. We'll say that he just went on pursuing his own endeavors. That way it'll lessen the time as well between rounds whenever y'all do come up to encounters. And then while everybody's heading to their own things then, as far as Mr. Necromancer here, what do you think he would be doing?
So the Necromancer is going to the... Honestly, this makes no sense, and this makes a lot of sense, and I like it. The Zul is going to the town's graveyard. He is going to see if there's any signs of the dead being raised.
Okay.
Around here.
Cool. All right. So we'll say that he's going to go do that. Which leaves the four of y'all now. Perfect.
Like me.
What is Nobu wishing to do upon hearing all this?
Noble's gonna look at it like that's fucking crazy. And like, are we done here? I got things I want to do. And Illis is like, Illis is gonna just think, I guess we're done. There's more. We'll talk about it next. We'll talk about it later. Hence when she comes fucking back, so she can say her piece. And good. And Nobu and Illis are going to go to the where they fucking sell shit around this town.
That would be that market that Cassandra was going to.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Yeah, which would have been that one way up here.
Good God. Yeah, we're gonna go way over there.
All right. So y'all are heading out that way. Cassandra is probably out there already, which we'll jump into her here a little bit. We'll put you right here with Illith, and then we'll jump back over to here, which leaves Hermes and Aaron. There we go, making it more manageable now.
Bad. I like it.
So the group all knows what's happened when the actual players return. Unless they watch the video, they'll know that everybody had a discussion. How about Aaron and Hermes? Do y'all have anything in mind as far as to what to do next, or what y'all want to do in the village?
Action. Is there any other than people that's normally around here still here?
Sorry, repeat that again. As far as
Like, I want. My goal is to find some sort of like alchemist shop, if there is such in this town.
An alchemist shop. All right. We'll say that if you're going to go out searching for that, as you would walk around the town, possibly asking people. I don't know if he would or how his character would. But as far as signs that he can see on shops is very, well, it's just thatched houses and huts here. They don't really have signs much for like bigger cities would. And he would notice that technically the city deals more with maybe herbalism than they deal with anything alchemical. As he's starting to notice this by just strolling around the area.
Pretty sure I could learn a bit or two of basic herbalisms, as well as buy some things that could help me in the future.
Okay. Would he be asking some people around this basically about this information as far as?
Yes.
Okay. If you do want to buy basic herbalism stuff and kits, you would also be heading toward the market if you wish to do that. Aside from that, I would just tell you about just the people who, well, actually, you actually talk to the main person. Moonwake would be the person to talk to as you wanted to learn a little bit of herbalisms and basically learning the basics is the best way that they would tell you that she would be the right person to talk to if you wanted to find her again.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna set you on that mission, and then Aaron, what would you be doing now?
Aaron would more likely head back to the chapel with of Persephina, like he promised Hesta he would do, and just find a little corner to write out a letter.
Okay.
Addressed to one of the people he met in Hexaland.
Okay. All right. So, with that being said, then, you, as you are walking back toward the chapel, we'll put you inside really quick. As you are walking in, you see, whoop, about to grab everybody in there. Whoops, don't want to do that. We'll put you in here in the entrance. Cassandra's already off in the distance. And as you are walking in, fairly quickly, you see the priestess is heading out. And she stops as she sees you, and she says, "Oh, and, your friend, the strange one. I think I have some messages that they've returned. I had to really think about it, but I was able to use a comprehending language. Do you know where she went?"
I am uncertain, though I will bring her the message when next I see her.
Oh, should I give you the message?
Yes, and I will ensure that none can read it, lest she get angry and try to take it out on someone here.
Oh my, do you think she'll do that? Oh.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want her to do that. Well, if I determined it right with the comprehend languages, they, some person replied. Let me see if I can remember the correct. There was a lot of messages sent, but I do know that one message requires her blood, I guess, which is strange, and something about forces outside are already difficult to face, and they understand about the mortal blood. Now, of course, they said this in less than like 25 words, but I'm just trying to rephrase it. And it says, "The bloodline is not given lightly, Cassandra, but we understand the hour of darkness. return to the hollow reliquary.
Now, that is a very interesting thing for them to try and do.
Oh yes, and I think the first one says observe but do not engage. Says something about crimson sigil movements and focus on infiltration. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I think that was the reply to the first one. Oh yes, and burn. What was it? Burn all. I think burn all. Not quite sure what that means, but yes.
All right, and I'm just going to write that down on a scrap of paper or whatever I have to write something down on, and fold it up before I put it into my little side pouch.
It's quite intriguing, isn't it? Sounds like she's a very important person.
These orders like hers don't send the important ones out on missions like this.
Oh. Well, that's very interesting. Are you part of this, order or whatever?
No, I've had run-ins with the Order of the Burning Chain, but I do not interact with them to the best of my capabilities.
Oh, that sounds very, very interesting, and indeed, it's they burn things. I see, hence the name. She like twirls her hair around, and then she like, oh, sorry. Anyway, I cut you off. Were you returning to help?
I came back to tell Hester that I have returned. Then I need to write a letter to some contacts in Hexa Landing. Would you happen to have a table where I could write this down?
I'm sorry I don't have tables in here. But you could use the side of the pew, I suppose, right here.
Well, thank you.
And she says, Hexa Landing, a letter. If you ever need a message sent, I could also help with that. I think I've heard of Hexa Landing. Isn't that, at least from my readings, in the North Continent?
Yes, it is. It is a place I would not wish anyone who does not already know of it to go.
Oh, that's part of the Askera Empire, I think. The one that the, free kingdoms of the Northern Continent are fighting against. I've only read, I never met anyone from there. Do you hail from there?
No, but I did visit often in my travels.
And she says, well, the offer stands. If you ever need someone to send a message, I would have to rest a little bit before I can send again, but just let me know, because if it's that far, I don't know how important you need it to get there, or how hastily, but I can send a message quite quickly, though it is limited to 25 words. you might need more than that. Who knows? But anyway, the offer still stands, and you know where to find me. And she just like kind of puts her hands behind her, and then she just kind of twirls. Anyway, I should be getting back to helping people. And she smiles at you, and then she starts walking off. All right. So you will be writing a letter, and we're going to jump to Cassandra here. Let's go ahead and put her. I guess we can go into the market. Boom. So Cassandra, you arrive at the market looking for your bars. And as you arrive, you can immediately see that there is various, well, stands and tents here. Mainly food, but few miscellaneous wares. But you can see that there is, and you also hear like the clanging of metal from this particular area here, which would signify at least some sort of metal work.
I guess I'll just head straight over then.
And as you head straight over, off into the distance, further behind this white tent here, you can see somebody takes notice to you as he was working on building something. Forging some sort. There is a forge of rock behind this particular area here. And he turns around, puts his hammer down, and walks over to you to speak. This is pretty straightforward. Says, yes, what can I help you with?
I like a bar of lead, kind of slim, something that'll fit in the mouth, but yeah, still be strong enough to take blunt force trauma. And then I need a little bit of iron to make like a band with it. Something to go around the head.
He nods. He walks back into the white tent. And then he returns and sets the two bars down. And says, yes. 4 silver.
She'll put it on the table and grab it. She'll look over the metal a little bit. And then she'll look at him and she'll say, how well are you at making, like, levers and open and close devices?
I mainly deal with weapons, but I have made some intricate trinkets before. What are you requiring?
Well, have you ever heard of the mage's muzzle?
No. What exactly is that?
So, the device is where you put the lead bar into the person's mouth. So that way they can not speak. You keep the iron band around the back of the head to make sure that that doesn't drop out. And to really get the point across, if you take tomato juice and spray it against the lead, it'll help poison the mage, making it even harder for them to even maintain focus. I need that made.
He lifts an eyebrow. Thinks for about a while and says, okay. He gets a piece of paper. He puts it on the table. And he hands you pretty much just a pen and ink. It says, sketch out the dimensions, or at least give me a rough idea. And then I can start working on it.
It does need to be adjustable, so kind of like a belt in a sense. And she'll somewhat do a crude drawing of it, like a head. But she'll show where the device wraps around the head. and then connects with a lead bar. So then, when you clasp it together, it's much like a makeshift gag.
He stares at it. All right. Give me a couple of days in order to work on this.
Couple of days. I don't know if I have a couple of days. I have places to be.
Well, you can either wait, or I suppose if you're going wherever you are going, you can have somebody work on it there. It's your choice. Either way, it'll be 3 gold pieces for time and effort.
I think I might be able to get a dwarf to help me out. At least I'll help him too.
He says, very well then.
Out of curiosity though, how long will it take to make a halberd into a silver halberd?
And he looks at a silver halberd.
She'll place her halberd down onto the table and says, I need this silver plated.
He looks over. Again, depending on how long you have. I don't have very many requests like this here. I could probably have it by tomorrow.
Tomorrow can work. How much would that be?
Working all night. I'd say a good 4 gold. Time and effort.
I'll take it.
All right.
And then she'll put 4 gold down onto the table.
He pushes his back. Says, pay only when it's done. I'll be here tomorrow. Come pick it up. Same time. Then I'll take payment.
Neat. Well, how about this instead? Take 2 for now. I'll pay the other 2 later. Just in case things happen. And I don't be able to stay around for you to get done.
Alright. Reasonable. Then, tomorrow it is. Same time. It'll be done.
Sounds good. Make sure not to... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Not for long. Then she'll... Does she need to leave her halberd here with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. She'll leave the halberd with him. As he looks over it, he will notice there's descriptions in Elvish on the handle. So if he can read that, he'll probably know what it says.
Okay. Yeah, he just grabs it and starts walking back to the forge area. He will set it to the side, though, while he was working on something else. But go ahead.
Then she'll just head back to the church.
Okay. So, with that done, as you are heading back to the church, we now will put... So, Naboo, you were heading here, right? With Illith.
Yep.
Alright. So Naboo and Illith, you will be arriving as y'all pass by and see Cassandra leaving the area.
Okay.
Oh my god, where'd y'all go? Y'all disappeared on me. Sneaky, sneaky. There you are. But yeah, you will arrive at the market and see the same thing. Pretty much all this that you see right here, various and miscellaneous items and tints of different wares here.
So we are looking for squid ink.
Squid ink.
Ink
giant squid ink. Okay.
From a squid.
Okay. Giant squid ink All right. Well,
Please give it to us.
roll me a perception.
Perception. And then this eyesight or smell.
Eyesight.
Okay, so Illith has advantage, but she only has a. Good God. Okay, so Illith got a nat 20.
Good lord.
22.
Okay.
And then.
job.
Give it a second. No boo.
You rolled 4 times.
What do you mean?
There's 2. Ah, whatever. I don't care.
I see 1.
I see
7
2.
and 16 for Nobu.
So it's not too much of a DC anyway. So both of y'all are able to notice as you are looking around. The best guess as you walk in here would probably be around this area. And so as y'all walk and look at things and hear the clanging in metal, this
Can't
area.
move Illith, so you have to move her.
Oh, come on, Illis.
Lazy dinosaur.
Damn.
And you see a elf who is standing outside of this particular tent looking about and sees you coming and is like takes a deep breath as the both of y'all just waltz around the corner, and he's like mouth open at first, and as y'all come right up to his tent, he's like, oh, hello, what can I help you with?
I just look at him. But then that's when Illith just speaks up and says, oh, hi. I'm looking for some giant squid ink to see if you have any.
He lifts his elven eyebrow and then furrows them, and then it's squid ink and grasslands. That's very rare. And he like turns around, starts digging through all his stuff in the tent.
She says, I know it's a long shot.
I visited some of the coast cities quite a while back. Let me see what I can find here. Give me 1 second. Squid ink. Where? He just keeps looking as he's kind of digging around, but keeps turning his head back to you and Illith. Almost trips over. Sorry.
This guy's weird.
I've never seen your species before, I don't think, in all my travels. What are you?
Nobu.
You're a Nobu. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in memory. And
I mean, I use that word.
and as he finally digs, roll me a. Oh, I guess it would be Illith. Can you roll for Illith, or might I have to do that?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I can rough for Illith.
here's what we'll do.
What am I rolling?
We'll go with her. We'll go with her persuasion
Oh boy.
instead of percentages.
Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. I never knew that until now.
Who was it?
If you could hear me, well, you can't because you've been typing. Nobu had better persuasion than she does.
Oh gosh. Oh, you can roll.
Look at those dots. I can talk to people better than you can.
What the heck?
And I fucking eat people.
Oh my god.
The kind dinosaur
She
who's always
has
just trying to
0.
love everybody and just be there for people.
You all like completely reversed in intimidation and persuasion. What the heck? Let's see.
Oh fuck! What is her intimidation compared to mine?
I do have a +7 at advantage.
Damn.
6. Oh shit! She has a 6. What do I have? Now that's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, I'm better at talking to people, but she's better at intimidating people than I am. I have a. She has a 6. I have a fucking 5.
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
We fucked up. We fucked up
Women are
somewhere.
a lot. Look, women are a lot scarier than monsters. Okay.
We fucked up somewhere, Ridva. We fucked up bad.
Go ahead and roll me that persuasion either way. Let me see what happens here.
I'm gonna give her guidance.
Okay.
Boom.
The loving
Well-
dinosaur who everyone loves and adores, and she's better at scaring people than the guy who everyone is fucking terrified of.
So 15 in total, but wait, there's more. She's typing. Now that's hilarious.
Oh, Flash is genius. Go for it.
Is she? Yeah, Flash of Genius. Yeah. So, what is it? A 7, right? Is it a 7?
Oh,
22.
22. Okay. Wow. All right.
She's getting this fucking squidding. She says.
All right. So with that, he finally digs out from one of the pouches a 1 ounce vial of this ink, and he looks over and says, "Oh, would you look at that? I do have some. It's a little limited, 1 ounce." And
That's all she needed.
he looks about and says, "That would be exactly 100 gold pieces."
Dang.
Sorry. I'm sorry. What?
100 gold pieces.
He looks over and says, smiles at Ilith, holding it between
Okay,
his.
she got that.
It's like, oh. He says, "Well, this is quite a turnaround of the day. It's pretty slow today. Oh, ooh, this is wonderful." And he like walks over. It's like, "Hey, Jove, look at this." And you see this guy over here like, "I'm working. I made a killing. 100 gold pieces. What do you think about that? With this little tiny vial. And you're over there just sweating your ass off." It's like, yes, it's man's work. And he's like, just
It
turns
might
back.
eat him.
And, anyway, he once you hand him the gold, he'll hand you the vial.
When the fuck did I get a halberd? But I have one. Interesting.
So that one would be, yeah. So go ahead and just put that 1 ounce standard rare ink, apparently, giant squid ink.
Alright, so she's happy and dedicated. She's not, she's not thinking about anything else. So she is trying to go back to somewhere where she can, not be disturbed and all that, and she wants to go back and enhance the whip that I made for her.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Enchant.
Yeah,
Every
enchant,
time-
whatever.
Every time I see a weapon with the vicious moniker in front of it, I just think of a weapon that casts vicious mockery every time you hit something with it.
There's a whip that can give you temporary health points to make you a little bit better in combat. If you hit someone else with it.
And then, so what is Nobu going to do? We'll put.
Nobu is going to go with her and make sure no one distracts her while she does this. Why I actually fuck with the bones that I've collected, and I will make them into weapons.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna put you over here.
Nobu needs to learn how to do enchanting.
Why? I have one right next to me.
All right.
I don't need to enchant. I just gotta find someone that does enchant. Hey, look! I found one!
Technically, she doesn't enchant.
No, she does. She has the feet.
Oh, she has enchanter feet?
Yeah. And she's an artificer. So, double bonus.
All right, and then Hermes.
Yellow.
Did you say you were going to the market as well, or you were?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to the market as well. Cool,
Looking
cool.
for the person to learn to get an understanding and learn of certain herbs. And
Oh,
possibly pick
so you're probably actually
Trying to
looking
get-
for Moonwake, then.
Yep.
Okay.
He wants weed.
No, I want poisons.
So, if that's the thing, then actually you would not be heading to the market. If you were to ask around, that would tell you to head to the shrine of L'Oreal, because Moonwake
Okay.
would currently be at that particular shrine, which would be located in this area here. So we'll go ahead and put you here on the map that you're heading this way. So we're gonna go ahead and put you heading up there to learn. Let's go ahead and as you start walking up this path to the shrine, you begin to have a sense of if there was any stress or discomfort, in a sense of worry, you would feel yourself as that starts to fade away, and there's a sense of ease and comfort the closer that you get to this grove. And you do see kind of a ring of trees as you are nearing this area, and beyond the ring of trees, which this path is following, like a little arc opens up above, and you can see like what looks to be bright light, and from the angle as you keep walking closer and closer, it's almost like stones that are sticking up out of the ground. And as you get nearer, you start to see almost like I always forget the names of those mushrooms in Super Mario, but anyway, you see these red mushrooms.
A Goomba.
No, the red ones that make you feel bigger.
Toads.
A red Goomba.
Red Goomba. The little mushrooms popping out all over the ground as you start nearing, and eventually you go and walk into this area, and we're gonna switch over to here, and let's zoom out of that a little bit. But this is where you are currently walking into, and you do see Moonwake in the middle, sitting down. And her arms are kind of crossed, and like her hands are going to the opposite side of each shoulder and resting there as her eyes are closed. And you see her meditating. What do you do?
I'm going to approach the edge of where the red caps are.
Alright. So you approach and you feel the warmth of this light as it's radiating. And you feel that sense of ease and comfort very strong here. It's really just emanating everywhere.
I know my fair share of magics have been around, and I know better than to enter the outer circle. I will kind of slightly bring my voice up to try and get her attention. Madam Moon?
As you say that, you see her that she still has her eyes closed, and then you hear a voice. And you heard Moonwake speak before, but this voice sounds completely different. It's almost like if it's permeating from the entire grove. And you hear it say, "Hello. You have traveled far. You are seeking help?"
Seeking knowledge, in a way.
What
I
knowledge?
seek the knowledge of herbs and paralytics.
And as you are, in a sense, facing forward, looking at Moonwake, you feel like another presence lingering about you. What would you use this knowledge for?
Would I pick up on what's watching me, or is there anything just barely out of eye shot?
Without having to actually roll, you wouldn't see anything around you. You just sense a strong presence of something else here. But you can't really see anything tangible.
My drive for this knowledge is one, to help and protect. With knowledge of how to use poisons and paralytics, I may be able to help this new group, this new hope, maybe fight against what comes to pass.
And you hear the voice say, "Ah, yes. There will be need of many people like you, those who wish to help. Even from my lands, the elven lands, I can see where the disease is beginning. A small seed taking root. And in your mind, you can feel like if something is like almost like fresh water flooding over your mind. And you see a vision of an elf female.
More vision.
And you see this green like entity, and then it changes and morphs. Sometimes is pale skin, sometimes looks like an actual green lady, some sort of,
A druidic spirit.
yeah. And then she seems to be staring at you within your mind, trying to understand you. It says, poisons, herbs. I believe in nature and life, in peace, but then there are times where peace is not the answer. Sometimes battles must be fought in order to return balance and to return to peace. And then she waves as she's morphing into different ideas and visions. She waves a hand that seems to morph into some sort of leaves and plant-like roots. But then you start feeling as if you know some sort of knowledge about herbs. You start feeling to have this idea of how to put concoctions of different leaves, different plants, and eventually you start gaining this knowledge without even having to practice. And she says, use this wisely, never to harm without reason. And then the presence, you feel it like disappear. And then at that point, Moonwake finally opens her eyes and she's looking around, and she turns around and looks at you, says, oh, hello. I'm sorry, I was in a trance. I didn't notice you there. And she walks up.
Might not noticed me, but somebody else did.
And she looks around. It's like, oh, someone else? I think we're the only two here.
I would have to describe the entity that spoke was, how do I put this? Otherworldly. Almost like a spirit of nature.
Oh. Perhaps it was Lyriel. Sometimes she does that to certain visitors. I bring a lot of them here. Some who are looking for an escape from past problems. Some that have lingering, well, worries of things that happened in their past. Well, I'm glad that she appeared to you. Maybe she sees something in you. She walks up to you. Did you... And she looks about and says, actually, were you looking for me?
Hoping, well, my original goal was to come and learn knowledge of plants and herbs, but your friend, I think, did that for you.
Oh. Oh, well, yes, I am pretty proficient with herbs, but perhaps the knowledge has been passed down to you.
Without even trying, it's like she inserted memories into me. Without going through the long, tedious process, I feel like now I know and understand.
And she smiles at you. It's like, well, isn't that amazing? She says, I suppose she can work miracles such as giving memory for herbs, and who knows? Maybe she believes that you are going to use it for a good cause, helping people around the world that may need a little bit of healing and cures. You know, herbs, they are the essence of, well, the essence of beginning and medicines and helping people, even with spells.
Mention of spells. She's almost gonna see like a slight twitch. Like it hit a very sensitive nerve.
And she looks about. Is there anything else I could help you with? You seem, I'm sorry, tense? Or perhaps...
Thought of magics don't sit very well with me and my past.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. It's... Magic can be used for both good and evil. It just depends on the person. But unfortunately in our world, sometimes it is a door that if it's closed also cuts off many opportunities. But I suppose each one of us has our own paths to walk and learn and eventually maybe heal. And when one door closes, as they say, another one opens. And she'll look at you and say, well, if you ever need more precise guidance, I'm always free. Feel free to ask, and if you have questions of your new knowledge, I would be happy to answer them. Though I suspect I'm not as good as what Loyal would probably give you knowledge of. She kind of smiles. And I was just about to head back into the village. I was trying to figure out more on what happened with that glyph that is upon you all. I was trying to see visions. There's lots of strangeness afoot, tied to the greater realm of Solare. I believe that this great entity of evil, Anam, has many working pieces currently. My vision told me, or at least from what I could understand, the best to my mortal mind, there was some sort of dark tower. Some blade hitting was in it. I can't remember the exact name, but it was either beginning or ending with Razor, and I believe it had the ability to destroy or at least eat souls. I don't know what it has to do with Anam, but it's another piece. I only know of one dark tower here, at least in the grasslands area, far to the north and west of here, I do believe. I don't know what it has to do with the glyphs, but I do understand that those glyphs also have some sort of ties to the further north. The city of Haxa Landing. But it is a powerful glyph, even for the greatest powers of magic holders, I suppose. Wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, even druids, I suppose, would need to be at a high understanding to remove it. And she starts walking, says, would you wish to walk with me, or if you wish to remain here? I'm sure that many people come here in order to meditate. And she'll move one of the mushrooms and sets it to the side, kind of opening the circle. And then she straightens up again, begins walking. And she says, you can stay here for as long as you wish. Or, if you need any actual types of herbs, I will be back at my hut, trying to think on this vision. But feel free to tell your friends what I told you.
I think that might be a good idea. That maybe after I go and stock up on herbs I'll need for adventures.
You know what I'll do, if you wish? I'll go to my hut, and before I start trying to decipher what all this means, I can put a few satchels of herbs together for you. Maybe various ones that you would need.
Or pleasant.
I do got a large herb garden, so I got plenty to share. And she smiles at you.
Okay. I'm going to use the little pterodactyl thing that is still sitting with me to relay information to Illith about a dark tower and a sword called Razor.
All right. And as you are doing that, she will go ahead and start walking, depending on what you're doing, if you're walking with her or staying back at
Yeah, I'll walk with her.
Okay, awesome. So we'll put you there. And if Illith, you're still here.
She's typing.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say that toad is nightmare fuel. He should not have that long legs.
Still better than the dog.
So, with that information, Nobu stops what he's doing. And she looks at him. What can you see? I can't see what. Oh, that dog. That dog's horrible. Okay, my concentrate. What did I say? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So I look at her and say, "Where is he?"
Oh, it doesn't show. Okay.
I guess Illith, if you tell him where he is.
They will go
okay.
immediately.
They go immediately to find. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put y'all back in the big.
I'm this boy.
Put y'all on the map so I can keep track of everybody. All right.
I do tell Illith that she can stay here if she wants to, because I know she's been wanting to enhance that whip for a very long time. I can talk to every
time
you know
she's
I'm
trying to
better
get
at
this thing going, something happens. That's funny. Okay. We'll put you there. Say Illith and you are over here. Taking the path back somewhere as that happened, and she's here. All
Yeah,
right.
I tell her to keep working. I'll handle all of this
Okay.
reasonably so.
That's reasonably. Lugging over to Hermes over here. Where is he? Alright, we'll go ahead and make a little...
Right.
So I head over to Hermes.
Okay, so you're heading over to Hermes. We're going to put you here. Boom. Breaking through houses and such. Alright. Where was Illith going to do her stuff at? Just finding a quiet place or something?
Yeah, quiet place. Probably we could rent a room if necessary.
Okay. Probably the hoof and heel will probably be the best.
You get your game.
Hoof and heel would probably be the best, which is currently the only tavern and inn.
Got you. So we were in a room with the both of us.
Okay.
But they offered.
Oh
a
wait,
room
once we
with-
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put y'all here. We'll say that.
Hold on, were we offered a room in the city hall?
Yeah, the city hall is the one where y'all have y'all's room that y'all can use. and
Got you. Then
such.
we would do that. We would
Okay.
do that in our room.
Okay. So if that's the case, then yeah, we'll just put that y'all heading that way, right behind Cassandra. Which will jump back over to Mr. Aaron really quick. All right, Aaron, you are done writing your letter, which of course you can send me if you wish, through message or whatever, if that requires actual reply there. What would you be doing after?
Mostly after Aaron writes his letter, he would have left to find anyone who could like mail it off and then come back to the temple and just continue helping the people, trying to lessen the load for all the other volunteers.
Ah, okay. Truthfully, probably Dara would probably be your best bet because she would know where to take it if you wish to hand it to her. And because it is a small village, she would probably tell you that she will send one of the horsemen to take it to Stone Harbor, and then from Stone Harbor, from there, it'll make its long journey to Hexa Landing. And once that is done, she'll go ahead. If you do that, she'll go ahead and keep the letter, and she'll say that she'll go right after she finishes here in the evening, if that's good with you, of course. She says.
Of course. And let's not forget the plans that you invited me to join you with as well.
And she smiles and says, "Oh, no, I have not forgotten that. I'm looking quite forward to it." And we'll say that at that point in time, Cassandra would be arriving by this point, which, if you're going inside, you would be there.
Oh,
Cassandra. And I will dig through my little side pouch and hand her
She's
the
going to
folded piece of paper
start walking this
that
way.
had the message.
go on.
A response to your message came in, Cassandra. I have written it down for you so that none others would hear it.
She'll hold her hand out for the paper.
I will give it to you.
So it says exactly just what she said.
Yeah, pretty much. If you were
Okay.
listening in to what she was telling him. Yeah.
I was paying enough attention.
Okay.
Cassandra will kind of stare at it a little bit. She kind of looks like she has a shift in emotion beneath her eyes, I guess to put it. Kind of like you can tell that there's something different, but she's still very stern, I guess. Then she'll put the note up, and she'll just keep it into her backpack and not say anything of it. Would I know where that location's at?
To return back to, yeah, that would be, well, way up there where the ladder of Aaron is heading, Hexa Landing.
The blood thing, that's the location?
Yeah. Because if the abbot is up there, then yeah, it would be back up in Hexa Landing, which is way far up there.
I mean, he'd probably be anywhere. I don't really know where to put him because I didn't know how you would put him into the story.
Above table, I didn't know if he was because he's there, as you mentioned in Hexa Landing, because he would be trying to spy on them. If he is with the Order of the Burning Chain, or if he would be elsewhere doing other missions instead, not too concerned with Hexa Landing. Because if they're not too concerned with Hexa Landing, then he may be in one of the closer cities, maybe even in the Green Palace, which the Green Palace is much closer to y'all.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be somewhere like closer. He's with the sulfuric side of the Order, not the reformist that Cassandra is. So them working together at Hexa Landing is not going to vibe too well, I guess.
Yeah, Hexa Landing would be very dangerous for him to be in there. So once again, just to get the geography in there, so you can see the big map again, and I pinpoint where y'all are currently. So y'all currently around this area here. If y'all can see the pink. So
that's like
bright.
A lot of miles away.
Yes, lots of miles away. The Green Palace is here. So it is quite a lot of travel, because this is out of the Talon Grasslands is pretty much a whole wide area of... They're distant. They don't keep a lot in touch with the rest of the world. So that's why it was a perfect area for whatever's happening currently is happening. And then just for, once again, to give you the idea of where Hexa Landing would be in North Angoria, which North Angoria is
another continent.
Yeah, it's the other continent. So, and Hexa Landing is to the very north of that particular continent, which is this area right here. So if you... Yeah, because if you were to think about it, this is actually the peak of South Angoria right here, which is the very north of South Angoria. So that's basically... I know it's a big world, so I have to... it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. So basically the big world, y'all are right here, and this is Hexa Landing up here.
I was more so just caring for his location.
So yeah, that was just out of table or above table. Yeah, so we can say, because if he's not part of that other idea of Hexa Landing, then yeah, we could say it's still far, but we can say that he's in the Green Palace working out of there, because the Green Palace has a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah, I can't make there by myself. Okay, I guess that's where I'm going to go next, or at least try to go.
Alright.
She will look at Aaron and will ask, with the outer forces influencing the world so much that it might bring it to an end, how much do you think we're going to have to give up to see this through?
More than we will ever want to, but less than we are willing.
Well, due to the nature of the world and how the deities are pretty much failing, I may have to secure my place in hell. I would need to go near the Green Palace. From there, I know some people who would benefit us greatly. However, they're the Sulfurics. I'm in great allies with them. And I'm able to surely get you guys safeguard, to put it. They will benefit us greatly, but also would be more strenuous than dealing with the likes of me, if you catch my drift.
Sorry, guys, to break that. I just noticed the video live stream. Is there?
What are you talking about?
I just noticed the live stream and just saw Illis avatar with big boobs and a bikini.
Oh God, yep, that's Phyllis for you.
I was like, what is that?
It's an avatar that someone made for her, or she made it herself. Or what? So
Like-
just don't worry about it. You're distracting yourself with the dinosaur titties.
I just saw that and I was like, oh shoot, what the heck?
Damn it, Renfa. Your titties are distracting.
Well, she was talking about pegging you earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Did any of what I said, or no? Did my computer freeze before that?
I didn't hear what she said after what I said.
She's like, what did I do? Your avatar on the live stream is the big boob bikini dinosaur. I was like, cackling intensifies. I was like, I just saw that. I was like, what? Anyway, sorry, threw me off.
You know how what she does on different live streams.
And my computer crashed.
Oh my gosh.
I hate how I'm morbidly curious of what the hell you're going on with. Anyways, do you want to continue, Aaron?
If
Crashed.
we travel
Okay.
through that area, I can try and get everyone to stop so you can do whatever you will do, but I will make no promises.
It's fine by me. Traveling wise, even if you guys continue on, I should be able to stay around their area long enough to get what I need done while you guys still move. And I should be able to catch up. However,
Well-
I will say, I may not come back the same. And I was going to tell Vanguard this, but he's too busy for it. If the rumors I've heard are true, I may be able to give you an option of how to make sure I don't become an oathbreaker. That's the only thing I don't want to lose. Is my oath. But I have zero risk to it for now. Later on, it might struggle. Hey, Luke.
Yep.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Any response?
Aaron will kind of just nod his head while you're saying this, and just... We can make no promises of what we keep, but any sacrifices made will be remembered by all who remember us. If that means you must break your oath, then
It won't be broken,
I hope.
but it will be very strenuous to keep it from breaking. And if it does break, you will have to kill me. And I'll tell you how to do so easily once the time comes.
Very well. And after this, Aaron will begin walking around, just checking on people.
Okay. Most of the people are actually fairly secure now. All of them, it's been a few hours now since everybody's been doing this thing. And the priests and, well, not priests, but the other followers of Piscifina in here have, and volunteer helpers have taken just about half of the villagers from Talon Alton, finding them places to stay. The remaining ones here are quite happy. They've gotten food, they got blankets, new clothing even, that this village has provided. And aside from that, a lot of them are just talking to each other and mainly concerns on how they would return home and what Talon Alton remains of the town, basically. What is going on there? Will the sheriff even try to clear out the place? Will the Green Palace send people till they have to send word to get help from the other cities around here? Will Stone Harbor send help, or seek help? So that's all. That's pretty much just people talking amongst themselves. Other ones speaking and telling friends that they have family elsewhere, further away, that maybe that would be a better idea than returning, maybe if that ever happens again. Depending on whatever is happening with the outside world, they've been hearing rumors now of people of the dead walking as end times. But that's about it.
I think Cassandra's last act will be she'll do a sort of a silent prayer in a sense to the god of her order and is of course infernal. She will say, though what my future may lie, at least don't abandon us like your mother did. She means that metaphorically, since she ascended him to godhood. And then she's just gonna write out a letter and try to do the same thing Aaron did, of mail that off to the Green Palace, hoping that the abbot will intercept it, and then she is just going to leave and head back to the main building.
Okay. I suspect your horse has been outside all this time too, right? Your horse is usually with you.
Yeah, whenever she's walking around, she'll have it with her, but it's always with her.
Okay. Awesome. That way I don't have to keep copying all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. And then we'll jump to, I guess, possibly Hermes and... Oh, actually, 1 second here.
Yeah, hold on. You skipped over Nova and Earth.
You also skipped over Zool.
No, man, fuck, Zul's not here.
I've tried, but he just cries when I try to and says his wife wouldn't let him.
Oh my god.
It can't skip Bucky's character.
Man, Bucky doesn't even have a character. I played Zul more than Bucky.
Okay, so with Illith, well, she's going back to the... Well, let's go ahead and do
Exactly.
this. Let's see... Because this requires knowledge. Hermes, where were you going again after that? You were going to the room as well while, what's her name? Moonwake was going to go and do her thing. I forgot. What direction were you heading?
Hermes? Tracker?
He's vanished. The mist has
He was legitimately just talking.
Haley?
I think we were going back to the town hall.
Oh, okay. So that would make great then. So we'll put you in here. As you were going back. And Illith, actually we'll put you right behind Illith and Nobu since you were walking. We'll put Illith in a room.
No, Illith stayed in her room. It's Nobu that's going out to doing the do.
You're gonna go try to find Hermes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Illith will put. She wants. Yeah, I guess this is a big enough room. Boom, right there. The large room. We'll say you were about here, just as Hermes is getting to the door over here. Track that timing, and all right. So Illith will. Can you type me out what you think Illith would be doing, and what you're typing?
Illith should be doing the thing she's been doing, enhancing her whip.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's any details she's doing, because if she's listening, I can actually tell her what happens next.
She just sent it.
Okay, so currently doing that. Okay, and then while she's currently doing that, you are walking, I assume about here when Hermes actually would enter the door. And y'all see each other. Eye to eye.
And what's her name? The moon chick?
Well, she went on her separate way back to her hut to do her thing and also make those satchel herbs. So you would be the one returning back.
All right.
Yeah. By yourself. So as you walk out here and you see Hermes, you see Naboo, we're gonna jump over to Illith really quick.
Okay.
And Illith, as you are gathering your ingredients and you are putting this, getting ready to enchant this whip of yours, you hear the voice of Intelligentsia. And it says, Ravis is not the root. Raphia is not the architect. They are pieces, reflexes of a deeper idea. The world forgets too easily. You must remember what others cannot bear to look at. And she says, do not walk blind into the graveyards of thought, hunted by the dead. And says, chased by will, not your own. And it says, for future, you must be ready to endure. And so that voice just pretty much permeates around you as you are digging into the ingredients. Oh, yeah. I will type that out for you, so you'll have it in notes. I can do that after the game really quick.
I'm gonna keep saying curse stuff.
And then Naboo and Hermes, you are looking at each other. And okay, so Illith drops everything to write it down. Excellent. What is Naboo and Hermes doing?
You.
Whoa.
Hi.
What did you tell Illith earlier?
I was told what the druidic lady told me is when she went to go and meditate for information about our sigils, she had seen something about a black tower and some sort of darkened sword that steals souls. It's something called something razor.
Where is this lady?
I know she went back to her hut to go gather me some herbs.
As soon as you said she went back to her hut, I just pushed past you.
I'm going to chase after him.
Oh God.
um,
Okay, so you're, I guess, are going past over here.
fuck. Uh-oh. uh...
So I head to the moon lady.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't know exactly where the Moon Lady is, or at least where her hut is.
I head away, and then I turn back to him. Which way is it?
What I have seen, what way she started to walk when she cut off.
Let's see here. As you were heading this particular way, she cut off from you and started heading toward this direction over here. But you did not see exactly all the way where, because by that time you started getting your angle blocked off by the other houses and buildings and stuff. Depending on which direction you went, if you would have went somewhere this direction to get to the hall. But she seemed to have been going this direction, basically where she's at right now. So,
So what I do is whatever way he points me to, if I see people, I walk up to them and be like, "Where's the moon lady?"
oh my God. Okay. Yeah, there's villagers everywhere. A lot of elves walking about. Roll me a intimidation check.
Oh, okay.
You're intimidating.
Only if we could have Illith here. She's better than me.
So, hold on.
Unfortunately, Illith is back in her room.
Nobu, don't you have a good sense of smell?
I don't know what she smells like. Guidance.
Fish.
I was gonna say it's an elven druid.
There was like 4 elvins, I think. What are elvins? So the ones with pointy
She's
ears
the
are like
hippie.
4 I'm looking at.
Okay, so 17. You
17.
they look at you with wide eyes and they like hold each other together. Oh, whoa. Who?
I'm gonna poke around and actually, say the name of the lady. Who's like
The moon lady.
They cower. It's like, oh, I don't know what moon lady. Arya, the goddess of death.
What?
He just smacks his face and like slows it down. What was her name? And I look at Hermes.
Where is the druid?
They look at you.
Druid is
We have a few druids. Which one?
She was recently in the druidic shrine.
In Illith's head, what was the moon lady's name?
Her name was something Moon. That's all I can remember.
Moonwake. Moonwake. Yeah.
Moonwake,
I just.
yes.
I
Where
don't-
is her hut?
Her hut? Oh, it's they're like point toward the north and west. It's
I
just,
head that
you
way.
just they were like about to explain. They're like, they look at Hermes. You go all the way almost to the market, then you take a right and head all the way to the right, and it's the last hut past the four straw, and she's there. And they're pointing more toward the like if you were going north, it would be to your right. It says past the four brown and then the four green huts, and they're kind of pointing this way.
Okay. I'm going to speed up to Nobu, tell him to follow, and speed past.
It's a race. Does Nobu do that, or?
I follow.
Okay. Cassandra, you see Hermes and Nobu rushing past you as you are heading toward the building.
Just fucking the tiny little raptor and the massive fucking like serpent creature just bolting through town.
Yeah, you see a lot of
She'll
elves
look at
and
you two.
other villages
what?
just like just move out of the way as Nobu, like they don't move out of your way, but they move out of Nobu's way as y'all rushing past.
I
And
feel this, so it's fine. I'm not gonna say.
Fucking I can imagine I fucking bolt under Cassandra's legs, and all Cassandra sees is the massive creature barreling towards her.
I promise you one thing, William. I don't get out of the way for anybody. Everybody gets out of the way for me.
I bet it's like a semi truck.
So if anybody wants to try to,
on a horse, wondering what the hell these guys are doing.
Sorry, do what now?
I said Cassandra's gonna give chase, wondering what these two idiots are doing.
Okay. So you start chasing after those two as the villagers are all moving out of the way, and they're like, "Freak this shit." And
the funny part is that I think I think Nobu is like the fourth smartest person in this group.
I might be one of the dumbest. I actually only have 10 intelligence.
No, you're not dumb. You just have
You're just basic.
average. Yeah, you're a commoner when it comes to intelligence. Commoners have 10 intelligence.
Hopefully the wisdom is high. All right.
It's 14.
No, there we go.
I got
What is
18
my
charisma.
intelligence?
I got 18 charisma.
So we're gonna-
Nope. Okay, I thought my intelligence was high. I only have a 12.
Huh, that would be interesting. As y'all are heading further, all three of y'all, to the north,
Naboo got one extra brain cell than me.
y'all, well, Cassandra, you're behind all of them. Roll me a perception.
Only get inside investigation. Okay. 12.
Okay, so 12. So Hermes and... Well, actually for Hermes, you're way further up. Where's your brand? The one that you got branded with from Rarvis. Where did you say you had it?
It'd probably be on my tail.
Oh, okay. On your tail. In that case, Naboo, roll me a perception.
Okay. I don't care. I got an 11.
And Naboo, where would your brand be? You said on the hand, back of the.
It's
palm?
on my it's back in my hand.
Okay, so Cassandra, you would be the one that would notice that the brands seem to be igniting.
Oh no.
How close am I to Naboo?
Depends. How fast is Cassandra?
On her horse,
Oh, she's on her horse.
it's like 80 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty close to Naboo, I guess, behind. You can say about 10, 15 feet then if you're chasing after.
Okay, I need both of you to give me, I think it's a strength saving throw. If I have it. Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need both of y'all to make a strength saving throw.
What are you doing?
She's gonna chain them to make them stop running before they end up exploding or some shit.
I guess that is a wise thing to do. But, okay, yeah, I guess strengths. Whoa.
Naboo's definitely fine.
Jesus.
You chose the strength against a barbarian.
12.
Okay, Hermes, you're chained up.
What? So, question on that. Because I'm a monk, do I get to swap strength with dex?
No.
No?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Not that
no. Not
way.
if it says, yeah. It's pretty
Yeah,
specific.
not that way.
Yeah.
Only when you attacks.
Yeah. So
The only ones that get to swap would be blood oaths.
So Hermes, you would probably stop. What is that? 30 feet from.
Yeah, so Hermes, you'll be wrapped up in fiery chains, but they don't burn you, they just hold you down.
fast is your horse?
80 feet. And I just need to be in range of 30 feet.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I know I can run a lot faster than
Wait,
you.
hold up. So that's the thing. You said he was 10 feet behind me, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like 20 feet. No, I'm like, yeah, like 25 feet behind Hermes because he's faster than me. So he's 35 feet in front of Cassandra.
Yeah, you're not hitting me with that chain.
Yeah, so the chain doesn't reach. He tried to hit Nobu, and Nobu just kept going.
Okay. So
Okay.
in.
If y'all blow up, y'all blow up.
So as you are heading, so Cassandra, you try to stop him, unable to. You do see the runes glow, and they seem to be glowing brighter as they move further north. And I'm gonna do this correctly. We're gonna do this right there, this right there, just so I know, have an idea of what's going on here. Give me 1 second. I gotta read something really quick here. So Hermes. Dang it! What did I do with it? Give me 1 second. Sorry. I wished it would put a search on these notes. Make it much more easier for me to find my notes.
Okay.
Roll me a Constitution save, and just let me know what you roll. You can add whatever bonuses or whatever you can do to it if you wish. But yeah.
Oh, that's not the right one. Whoops. That's a check. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, Constitution save.
That's a 19.
Ooh, 19. Okay. So that one. Okay, as you are running, you do feel a burning sensation start to unleash from the. You can feel it on your tail from the mark. And you pass the Constitution save here, but you can sense that whatever it is growing stronger as you are heading north. You're not quite sure what it is, but you feel it all over your body. And if it's something like almost like a drain of sorts, like something trying to drain you. But anyway, it's up to you what you wish to do.
I'm gonna stop.
I stop.
If I'm following, do I need to do the same?
If you're following, I mean, it's up to you if you wish to stop, but you do sense the energy of the glyph as well.
I'm gonna look back at the burning emblem that's on my tail, and what I notice, the emblem starting to ignite on Nobu's as I look back.
Roll me a perception. I mean, he's close. I mean, if you know where it is, you can roll with advantage if you're looking for it.
25.
Oh God, yeah, you would notice it. And then Cassandra, I don't know where yours is. You said the back of the hand as well, or where was yours?
Left hand, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you would probably also notice Cassandra's glowing.
Nobu, those marks, those insignias are starting to ignite, and it fucking hurts.
Nobu just looks down at his hand, and you can hear him start to growl, and he looks irritated. And then he holds out, and then and then I grew it back, and then it was still fucking there. I hold my hand out in the sky, and actually I reach into my back, and then I pull something out. Then I reach my hand out to the sky and wait there ever so patiently, which I am not a fucking patient man. Thing. I'm not a man. Patient creature. And then a bird lands into my hand, and I squash it.
Cool.
And then I am going to cast Animal Messenger. And I am targeting Moon Lady, whatever the fuck her real name was. I go Moon Lady. What was her name?
Moonwake.
Moonwake. And then I tell her to meet me at the lodge, or where the fuck we're staying at. I have questions about the razor. And then I let go, and the bird, you can hear the bones and everything snapping back together as the once whatever bird it was doesn't look like how it once was, or eyes on its wings. Just its beak looks razor sharp. It has teeth, very sharp teeth. It just looks like a monster, and then it flies off.
Okay. Well, it doesn't take off too far into the sky. It just completely heads toward the northeast. So it's pretty close where you are. You could probably even see it through the trees now, where her hut is, basically. And
if I could see a hut, then I would be like, come to me. I'm right outside your hut. Well, actually, no, meet me at the whatchamacallit, because I don't want to be out here no more. Yeah, no, I'll keep it how it was. I'll keep it out here, because I want to go back now.
Okay.
Yeah, something's going on with the fucking emblems. And I want to try and keep an eye on the emblem as we make it back towards the hut.
Weirdly enough, as y'all are stopped, y'all feel it again. Go, everybody! Now roll me a Constitution saving throw. I'll go ahead and let y'all know. It's basically you're trying to get a DC 17.
Ow, that's an 11.
I got a 22.
Okay. I'm sure Naboo will be good.
Crit 1.
What was her name? Cassandra said she's next to us, so you got a +4.
I said
you still don't make it. Damn.
Because you guys didn't stop.
Hey, we stopped now, and you never stopped until we stopped.
Fair enough.
Let me see. I was trying to help Tracker before I rolled.
So
24 together.
So you got a 24 and 22, and then Hermes got a 11. Ooh, okay.
Yep. Even if I were to get that +4,
It would.
Yeah.
No.
I tried for you, bro.
Oh. Okay. All right. In that case, then. Let's see. So Hermes, you will almost feel like if you're like your body is drained of energy, and you had this strength, and all of a sudden it's sapped from you out of nowhere, and you're not quite sure. Well, you know it has to do something with the glyph, but you take 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh. How
boy.
do I do?
So right under your
Exhaustion,
HP, you see
there we go.
conditions. Yep, there you go.
What does exhaustion do at level?
Disadvantage on ability checks. Second level really fucks you up, like you specifically up.
So let's see, and make sure there is not. Yeah, nobody's been injured. Okay, cool. So yeah, that would be the only thing that you feel currently is just you have a you started feeling this level of discomfort and almost like psychic pressure. If while everybody was running, they probably wouldn't have felt it, but now y'all feel this discomfort and psychic pressure. And Hermes, you were a little bit further up, but yeah, either way, you just take that 1 level of exhaustion. And ooh, I didn't see that part right there. Okay. Let me roll something really quick.
Oh god.
Where is... Okay, so that's... Yeah, okay, you're good. Didn't make it. Okay, so, you feel this level of exhaustion, and, anyway, aside from that, yeah, your bird leaves Naboo to go deliver the message, and...
Let's go back. No, I don't even say let's go back. I just start walking back. Slithering back.
Okay, you start slithering back. All right. Cassandra and Hermes, what are y'all doing?
Cassandra's gonna look down at Hermes and says, "Yeah, real stupid running face first into something you don't know, huh?"
We're running through town.
Saying that how you're trained, you want to ride on the horse?
No, I'll be fine.
Alright.
Let me see. So that puts y'all about that far. At this point, Aaron and Illith, y'all would probably start feeling a slight pressure as well, as y'all 3 are moving back. In fact, everybody that's not here, that would feel a slight pressure at this point.
I thought the thing was like 2 miles.
Well, there's a distance, yeah. 1 mile to 2 miles. But as y'all head back, for y'all at least, it starts easing a little bit as y'all are moving, depending how fast y'all moving back. But either way, though, the pressure is still there, whatever it is. And Illith, you would have sensed it, but it started slight, and now it's starting to build. But aside from that, Aaron, are you doing anything specific once you feel this slight pressure?
Aaron's just going to move his hand up to his cheek to feel at the brand and just kind of see if that's what's causing it.
So he's doing what exactly? He's just
feeling at the brand, trying to see if it's anything that the brand is causing.
And he will see that the brand is glowing. It's not bright, but it is glowing. It's some sort of thrumming energy that's pulsing from it.
We're gonna get attacked.
Interesting.
Which, of course, Dara would take notice of this and says, "Oh, is that some sort of magic power that you have?"
I cannot claim to be in control of this, I'm afraid.
She looks at it and it's like, "Oh, what is it?"
Branding of some sort. In the last fight we had before we arrived at this little town, the commander of the enemy's troops gifted each of us one of these.
She looks and says, "Oh, And she'll like try to take a closer look. And she says, What does it do?"
I do not know. From what I'm seeing right now, it glows. It is causing a bit of pressure buildup, but I'm not sure if it's anything more than that.
She will try to hold your hand and then she's going to try to inspect it.
The brand is on Aaron's right cheek.
Oh, it's on his right cheek. Okay, so she's going to lean in and try to inspect it if you let her.
His ass cheek.
Yeah.
And so you do let her inspect it.
Yes.
Okay. So she leans in, she thins her eyes looking at it, and she like tries to put a finger to it. She's like, "How strange. I can sense some sort of energy coming from it." She looks like she's about to cast a spell on it. Let's see if you let her.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you let her cast a spell, you feel this enormous energy just explode from the glyph. And it shoots out to her. And it hits her with some sort of energy as Hesta screams and Jenna's like grabs Hesta and like cowers toward the corner where they were sitting. And you see Dara just kind of is flung away from you over to here, and she takes some damage.
Look what you did, Ed. You hurt one of your women.
Again.
I will.
She takes
immediately
38 force damage, and she is out cold. She's not moving at all.
I will immediately run over to her and start checking for major injuries.
Roll me a medicine.
There it is.
As Jenna and Hesta are looking, and it's like Hesta begins crying. Ooh, you are not sure what all. She's just not moving. You see the crowd over here just like looking over, and they all like gasp at what just happened. And you see like Jenna just like, what happened? What did you do? And you like they just kind of get closer. Does Erin do anything else while she's on the ground?
I'm gonna check for a pulse.
She does have a slight pulse. She's just, well, you can tell it seems to have internal damage of sorts, but not. That's about the best you can guess without having a good check. But
I'm gonna yell into a crowd. Does anyone here have any medical knowledge?
you'll probably see one of the helpers and a female that she'll run over, another elf female. She runs over to you, and she says, "I have a little. I don't know very much. I could. What? And she like just kneels down by her black hair, kind of falling over her face, just looking, and she will go ahead and try to do something here." Oh, okay. Well, she'll heal her for a good 11 as you see the energy just kind of pulsate out of her fingers and then just move over Dara there, and she flutters her eyes open, looks over at you, and she's like tries to shake her head, and then she it's enough of a cure, but not enough to heal a broken bone. So she holds her hand, and she's like, "Oh, I think I broke my hand." And she looks up at you, Erin, and she's, "I need to go see Moonwake. She'll know what to do. Unfortunately, I used too much of my spells helping people today. I don't have anything left. I tried to figure out what it was on you. I don't think it liked it."
It's fine. We'll get you to Miss Moonwake, and I am sincerely sorry for what has happened.
Whatever it is, it's rather powerful. And you see the black-haired elf, she starts lifting her and helping her up, keeping care with her broken arm as she's holding on to it. And you see a few other of the elves. They'll walk. About 3 of them come and help her, and they start leading her out toward the door. And Jenna is like, "Oh my. Oh. How dreadful. We should really stay away from that mark then." Hesta's looks over, and she's like, "Is she gonna be okay?"
We should be okay.
And she's like,
I'm going to ask the both of you to avoid any of us until such a time as we can determine we are safe to be around again.
Hesta just looks, kind of frowns and stuff, and she's like, but looks at the mark, and she just kind of wide-eyed nods slowly. And Jenna is just looking about and says, yes, maybe that is a good idea. Yeah, we wouldn't want to get hurt like that poor lady. Come, Hesta, let's go find the baker at the market. And she starts walking behind the. They already take her. By this time, they take her outside and are leading her out. Aside from that, Erin, are you doing anything else?
Erin will give a sort of short, silent prayer to Persephina as an apology for harming someone in her church before leaving to the city hall.
Okay. as you are walking out, as you step out about the doorway and stuff, you feel an essence of something falling over you as well. So, if you don't have heroic inspiration, go ahead and give yourself that.
Dope.
It's a blessing. All right. So jumping back over here. I don't know if you're still there, Illis. What would Illis be doing if she feels the power of the glyph and the brand? Ah, okay. So reaching out to Naboo to see if everything's okay telepathically. All right, Naboo.
I respond angrily. And I tell her this stupid brand's making me not go forward. I'm coming back to you.
And Aaron, as everybody's converging upon the hall, you see an angry Naboo, and you see Hermes and Cassandra on her horse also heading toward the hall. And eventually y'all converge somewhere close to it. And we'll go ahead and move into the hallway. As y'all arrive. We'll say that the others are also feeling it, but we'll say that they're on their way back or something. So, because they're in different areas of the town. The horse right there. Oh, there we go. All right. So everybody converges in the hall, and at this point, y'all can see that the brands are still lit with some sort of energy. Not sure what's happening currently, but what does everybody do upon arriving?
I sit in the fucking living room, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and wait for person to get here.
I'm gonna curl up on the sofa and probably start attempting to take a nap.
Okay. The big sofa, the land of the giants. Okay. How about Illis? Is Illis doing anything?
We discovered that with Zul. After we received it, he put it near the giant badger creature thing, and it started glowing brighter. So we all know about it.
Yeah, that's one of the aspects that y'all saw. Though y'all haven't also seen what it does when people are moving far away from each other either. So from what you know, Illith, it would be something that what's Illith? Intelligence. Let me see.
She's the smartest one here.
Big.
I think it's like.
Oh my.
Fucking,
okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Illith, you can roll either a Arcana or well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can roll an Arcana if you're able to. I'm not sure if you're able to or not. And she would be asking if anybody's seen or smelled any undead near the area. Which, Naboo, you can roll me a... if he's into it, he can roll me a perception.
Since Lilith asked, I will.
Jeez, 33.
You did say smell, so you get advantage.
Yep.
Il's got a natural 20 with a maximum of 33.
Jeez. All right. Well, Illis, you would understand that
21.
from 24. Okay. You have not
21.
Oh, 21. Oh, okay.
24 for Illith, 21 for Naboo.
But for Naboo, you wouldn't have smelled any undead in the area. And Illith...
So I'm reading.
Oh, go ahead.
Martha, thank you for your luck, 33. You're welcome. So she got a nat 20, 33.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, Illith, you would, at least from what you can gather, the information, yes, it would glow by being near undead, but you'll also see it glowing now. From what your conjuncture would be is mainly, it's just any time that it activates, there's certain triggers maybe that make it activate, and that's why it glows.
This is stupid.
And currently it's just glowing, but it has stopped from increasing. Everybody just feels a pressure currently, but not. It doesn't seem to be increasing. The only one who really suffered most was Hermes. So, depending. Okay, so that's what Gillis
Is
says.
a symbol of a particular language like Infernal?
No, it's actually it seems to be a glyph, but not of any particular language from what you can tell. It's just more of practicality, maybe.
A basic arcanic symbol type thing.
Yeah. Which I think you already did the roll for the signature, so yeah.
I did that on the undead. I haven't done it on the signature. You know what? That's a great idea, DM. I'm gonna do it.
On the brand? I'm pretty sure you did it on the brand. Yeah.
No, I did it on the undead. The giant bear thing.
Yeah, I remember you doing it on the undead, but I could have sworn you also had done it on the brand. But because I wrote some notes down on it because of it.
Oh.
You'd rolled like you didn't roll all the high one. You were missing just one that you rolled.
I did one on the bone hauler. That's one spell slot. I did the other one onto the giant bear. Did we take a long rest? No, I took a short rest. I don't think I've taken a long rest since oh wait, no, we did the travel thing. You know, I don't know.
I just know this moon lady needs to get the fuck over here.
It's like I want information. So perhaps
You're pulling a Cassandra right now.
What did you say?
I said you're pulling a Cassandra right now. You're just using less violence.
Let me see. Illith. Okay, so perhaps it glows with activation. You said we're far away. Perhaps this is the aftermath. Illith. A
Out of
finger
curiosity,
also smudged with squid ink.
So, this is gonna be a little bit kind of crazy. I want to aim my hand at the door. And I want to cast Holy Word specifically onto the ruin to try to burn it off.
On the brand?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I want to aim my hand at the door. Just so it doesn't blow back on me.
That's an
So I
interesting
take 6
idea.
damage.
So as you cast Holy Ward, unfortunately, it doesn't have a direction. It just goes to the person that's trying to mess with it. So unfortunately, you still take damage, and there's no saves for those.
It is a hit DC. It's not a saving throw type thing.
Well, you were trying to cast it on the brand itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that particular
I mean, like,
thing,
you wasn't going to try to save. You was going to let it happen.
yeah.
You're targeting yourself.
But
Aaron, you want to blast my hand?
basically, whoever is dealing, trying to do any kind of thing to the brand is the one who's targeted for a reactive action in that sense. And because of that, if you're doing that, you would take the damage, force damage. So it does not move it, but you do take damage of 41 force damage.
Good God.
As everybody will hear an explosion from Cassandra pointing at the door. This resounding thrumming explosion, in a sense. It's mostly like bass that thrums out. But it doesn't really unleash on anybody except for Cassandra.
This is beside the raptor, so no sleeping for you.
He's trying to sleep and Cassandra over here explodes. Takes this thrumming damage. You feel the vibrations in your bones, but nothing happens to you, luckily, Mr. Hermes.
I roll over, making sure my back's pointed towards him, and continue trying to sleep.
Okay. All right. Aside from that, I can't be laughing like this at work.
Seeing what Cassandra just did, Aaron's going to run over and start looking over.
Nobu doesn't move. He's staring at the door.
I'm casting healing hands on myself.
Okay.
I cast Healing Hand on my hand.
Oh, yes.
69 health. Nice.
All right. Y'all will notice that the energy seems to be lessening from the brand, though. At least it's not glowing as much. And the pressure of the psychic pressure that y'all been feeling has alleviated somewhat. And finally, the door will begin to open. And inside, we see... Well, at the door threshold, we see Moonwake. When she opens the door...
I look to Hermes. Is that Moon Lady?
She closes the door as you're looking at Hermes. And she walks about and says... if Hermes replies or not, but she says... Hello, everyone.
Are you Moon Lady?
That is a lady, yes.
She says...
She has boobs.
No, boo. It's the
Calm down.
one that you need at the moment.
Does
Ask your
Cassandra
question.
talk? Did Cassandra say something, or was that Ghoul?
That was Cassandra. She is mocking you for saying that that's the lady.
Shut up, and I need to make a con saving throw.
Okay. Are you serious? 14.
You fail.
See that.
Give me a
Okay.
second, and I will post it inside the chat. If my computer will not stop fucking up. Oh, give me a second, I gotta refresh my computer. So what y'all see is when I look at Cassandra and I tell her to shut up, you guys see her mouth just form together as it, like, the skin overgrows her lips. Have anybody seen the Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember when Neo's mouth got all that? Yeah, that's what happens.
Okay, give me
give me a
2
second.
strength saving throws.
You can't cast anything. Cause your
It's
mouth
not,
closed.
I'm not casting. Give me 2 strength save throws. I ain't casting.
Alright. Give me 1 second though, because I'm still reading. Oh, I'm still about to post it. Zip it. Boom. Oh, what the fuck did it?
Take it.
No, you're not taking
7.
damage. You're not taking damage. I mean, unless you want to.
Nah, I'll take the 7 as your roll, though.
That's a fucking damage die.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold up. 7. If you want to take the 7, then I got an 18.
I think that just passes.
I know it does,
Yeah.
but that's still not my roll.
Also, I did say 2. It's 1 for 2 different things.
So that's what happens to her.
Yeah. So you got 18 on 1. What's the other one?
If you're Ghoul, if you do not let me do my shit and shut up, I appreciate it. In response to a creature vocalizing, you make a sharp sound and hold a finger up to a target, which I did. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become silenced, as its mouth is fused shut for the duration. If you are silenced, if you silence the target, it's that is casting a spell or with hazard spell that is verbal components. The target spell slot isn't expended, but the action is wasted. You can try to force open your mouth, but you will be taking damage. Then my strength save, because once again we forget that I'm a barbarian, and I have advantage on these.
Hell yeah. You're chained up and then...
No, I'm not. I have advantage on these. 21.
Okay, do it again. I got 2 uses of this. Fuck.
You're not kidding me.
Your dice has...
So
get
I
such
look-
big balls.
I look at... So I tell you to shut up, and your mouth goes whatchamacallit, and you try to do something, I just smack the chains away. Oh, you moon.
But she's walking up in here and looking at this, and it's like completely just flaggers. Well, amazed, but and all. But she says, "I am Moonwalk, or Moonwake."
You mentioned something about a black sword, something razor. Tell me about it. And I look at Illis, and I look back at her. Please.
She looks over at Hermes and says, "Yes, there was a vision. It's possibly another obstacle that, or at least a piece of the puzzle, something that this withered one may be using for greater plots in the world. I know it's associated with maybe devouring souls." As she keeps looking over at Cassandra now, it's something here that I'm missing. Why
Yeah,
are
you and he went, shut up.
I see.
He's just a mutant. Don't worry about it.
So, do you know where this is?
This is the vision said in the Dark Tower.
Yes. Or is this
I already
Tower.
got it open.
It is toward the north and west of here. At least from what I can gather from the visions. Visions can be tricky sometimes. Sometimes they can be misinterpreted. But from my guess, it is the Dark Tower, since his presence was fairly strong.
What's so special about this Dark Tower?
Repeat that again?
What's so special about this Dark Tower?
I'm going to go ahead and tell the lore of the Dark Tower, but then we'll pause here because it's already 5:30. But she'll look and she
Okay.
says, "The Dark Tower." She looks around, sits down at one of the chairs. Well, the Dark Tower has been around for many thousands of years. If not from the grasslands, and I suppose you wouldn't know, but it is said that one of the necromancer's powerful ones that used to, well, create these dark creatures in the past, over 10,000 years ago or so, had made many pacts with demons, fiends. Not demons. I always get those confused. More like devils. Devils, they like to do contracts.
Yeah, that'd be devils.
And the contracts were, well, they were spread out, and he made many compacts to where he gained power. Eventually, though, he was defeated by heroes these many years ago, but the tower has always remained. And many say that it's a portal to the Nine Hells. I do believe a few months back, when this creature Anam, the Withered One, finally came into existence once more, there was some sort of book. I think it was the Vile Darkness or sorts. The Book of Vile Darkness. And that was taken to the Green Palace and eventually, I guess, Polaria for investigation, I suppose. I know that from what my druid circle told me, that the towns and cities were being attacked by demons in the night, who are, once again, devils. I never dealt with demons or devils before, so... but yes, these devils were taking children. I don't know what they were using them for. I don't know the details. That's about as much, but I know I had to deal with the Dark Tower. So if there's anything there, I'm not sure if they were able to close the portals or if other adventurers have decided to venture deeper into the halls of it. But there's a lot of lore dealing with many evil items and artifacts. And one of them, like I said, was that Book of Vile Darkness. I'm sure that Anam would be very happy to grab that thing and keep it in his possession.
Got you. Well, I thank you for that.
Alright. And with that, we're going to go ahead and pause.
I would like to say one more quick thing before we pause.
Okay.
I look at Cassandra.
Already cut
And
my mouth open.
I don't care. I look at you and I said, let that be a warning. If you irritate me one more time, I will kill you. And nobody on this plane, nobody in this room can stop me. And I go back to Lilith.
You're just a mutant fucking bitch.
I will leave the rest for next week, but DM, Nobu will proceed to attack him. But I'll say that for next session.
Alright. Alright. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and pause there. Right.